I'm interested in this Atlantis theory just as much as some of you, and more than some of you, same as some of you, as I am from a European Greek background descent, and was told all these stories as I was growing up, and I thought I'd have a bit of a dig into it. Now unfortunately I've grown older and have children and don't have the wealth of the world behind me, so I can't actually afford to go down and check these things out for myself. So I do what every, we'll say, normal person does nowadays, and just Googled. Now unfortunately, Googling, you don't really find much. Some people find little you know, foundations and things like that that could have been built from recent settlers, and it's, you know, not much to show. People go down, have been down to the Richat Structure, Richat, whatever it's called, Eye of the Sahara. And all they can see is nothing, flatness. So far no one's really got anything to show for anything apart from possible, you know, potteries and boulders and things like that that have apparently been found over the years. I'm going for the Eye of the Sahara because, well, for starters, it looks like the eye. You know, it's a big giveaway. It's got the same shape as the eye, the Egyptians. Anyway, long story short, I thought I'd create this video because I actually stumbled across something that I found very interesting, and I have not seen anybody mention or post. Now I must say, I got so excited, I've already told somebody, and chances are they will be making a video on it and going down and examining this area, because I can't do it myself. You know, I can't go down there. If it leads to anything and whatever, I'm happy to obviously go down, because I would like some credit, and I would like a little bit, you know. Oh, I've got kids and bills to pay and need a nice new house. Anyway, we'll get past that. So yes, I would like some credit for this if it would be possible. You know, I'd like some jewels and gold and all that stuff that's not going to exist anyway, because it's probably been washed far away. I'm sure there's still some remnants, but for the same reason that people can't see anything on the ground apart from rocks, there ain't going to be much there, because it's all being wishy-washied and, you know, pilfered over the years. I don't know. So back to what I have found. I basically just sat down and thought to myself over this whole story of what happened and movies that I'd seen when I was a little boy in Greek language and all that sort of stuff. And how I would be if I was king and where I'd place things. It's as simple as that. So for starters, I thought, well, no one's found anything around the Richat and nothing of substantial size, so I'm not even going to bother looking there, because everything was destroyed and washed away. And if there is anything, it's not really going to be at the eye. It's going to be a little bit further out, buried under the sands, which was the mud and the floods. So well, what I have found is all the way out here. Okay, there was supposed to have been a north entrance and islands for the suns and all the rest of that. Now I'm not sure what I found is an island or was a part of the island, so I can't say whether it was like the main sort of guardhouse, castle, you know, one of the suns, and it was like linked to the mainland back then, or it was just one of the local close islands that one of the suns ruled. But I'd say it's placed in a very good position to keep an eye out on anything incoming and deal with it from there. Now, if we go all the way down into here, what possessed me to look out here is, well, I don't know. Where are we? There we go. You can see what I see. You got these foundations with all these little round things that everyone keeps mentioning, and the center one there, and then you got this thing here, whatever that is, and then more interestingly you've got this. It's kind of on the rocks. I'll put it into 3D, but I don't think you see. It's on a high point. And another thing I noticed, we'll get back to those, is, you see this? That looks awfully strange and sort of cut out to me. So could that have been like a I don't know, some sort of a ramp or something? I don't know. That just looks very strange and cut out, especially this. That could have been like a lookout area or something. Not sure. Or a pier. I don't know. Can't really tell from. But I saw that and I'm like, that's very interesting. It's like a lookout, isn't it? Or something. So that's what I found, and I found that nobody's mentioned it before, I'm pretty sure. So I would say I'm the first to find it. There are actually no sort of tire tracks around here, so no one's recently sort of gone and looked at it, so I'm probably the first to maybe actually find it altogether, hopefully, fingers crossed, because again, you know, I could do with some life changing. And then there's these strange rocks or whatever they are. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I haven't been there. Can't really tell much from these crappy images. But it goes all the way along here, and sort of like a fence line or something. Sort of like you don't go past here without being checked out from up here first, or that could have. I don't know. Could have literally just been their walls to shoot down at people. Yes, I think this may have belonged to Atlantis, and I don't know, just especially this one. Very strange. There was some other stuff, but I'm not going to chew up the video. There you go. And yes, you don't really get to see this unless you zoom in. So I was quite lucky to find it on the outskirts here. There's a bit of roundness there. Oh, and there was another thing I noticed. Where did it go? Miles away, isn't it? Anyway, that'll do. That's all I want to say for now. I think I found, well, I did find that. I don't know if I'm the first. Like I said, not the first anymore, because I told Indy about it. So he will be possibly checking that out ASAP. It'll be hopefully his first visit. I do have some other locations to show him, nothing as spectacular as this though, so hopefully this will be some groundbreaking discoveries, helping to lead to the confirmation that this was definitely, I don't know, something. What are they? Do people really live there? I mean, come on. What are they? They just look like little tents. They're probably little tents. There's probably a well somewhere. There we go. What are they doing? He's working away, isn't he? There's some pretty green trees. Oh, sorry. That's my video. Pretty boring. Sorry. I sort of zoned out for a little bit looking around.